Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are going to be reacting to a song by Zapp and Rodger called Slow and Easy, and this was requested by Andrew. So thank you so much to Andrew for your request, and let's get into it.
Tonight I came home early, 'cause I just couldn't wait to see you. You were on my mind. Lately I've been thinking, baby, all the ways I could make you happy. And tonight I'm gonna try. So just unwind, relax your mind, leave your cares behind. Leave them behind. Let's make love nice and slow. Slow and easy is the way I wanna love you tonight. Slow and easy is the way I wanna love you. Slow and easy is the way I wanna love you tonight. Slow and easy. Oh yeah. Slow and easy is the way I wanna love you tonight. I wanna love you tonight. As we lay, we can just explore each other's treasures. There
Slow and easy. Oh, come on, man. Wait, let me just listen to that last bit again. Slow and easy. Slow and easy. What does he say? Oh yeah. Da-da-da. Wow, what a tune. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. It was so like wait, I'm guessing this is 80s. Definitely 80s. Okay, 93. Okay, it definitely just has the 80s twang to it though. Even though it's 93, wow, okay. But I think what makes it like what I can see it being obviously 90s, like early 90s, is the modern elements. Like they really like were going crazy with the what is it? Is it let me see. Like I want to say auto tune. Did they have auto tune? Auto tune in the 90s. Slow and easy. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely sounds like pitch correction, um, like cranked up like crazy. And it works, like it works. Sometimes I don't like hearing that, but on this song it works because it creates this like that whiny sound in a vocal that is like I love about 90s. I feel like they started doing this. They also had elements of this in their vocals, like not them, but like other songs, like that kind of that sort of singing, but without autotune. Like they started to bring that in, but this is creating that vibe with the vocals without them being whiny, but just actually cranking up the autotune. So it kind of creates that whiny feel, which is just like, like it works. It actually works. Oh, it's so like futuristic, but it's still got that groove of like, yeah. But it's got a lot of 80s feel to it. Like it really does have an 80s feel to it. But then I see the 90s vibe too now, actually, now that I know that it's 93, I'm like, actually, like, there's that feeling of like early 90s vibe, like that transition from the 80s to the 90s, that sort of like middle way. You could hear the 80s elements, but you can also hear those modern elements coming in from the 90s, and like that surge of like auto tune and like pitch corrector that just came in, because that makes sense. Like if it just came um in the 90s, late. Oh, so what did they use? Okay, my bad. Yeah, it was invented and released in the late 1990s. What did they use in early 90s? Hmm. Okay. Okay, so they use a mix of laborious studio techniques and primitive hardware processes to fix or manipulate vocal pitches, because digital audio workstations like Pro Tools were still in their infancy. The process required immense time and patience. Wow. Uh that's interesting. I mean, I'm interesting. If anybody knows, like, if it is auto tune or like obviously it's not auto tune because they literally just I've just literally read that they didn't bring it in until the late 90s. But I'm intrigued. Does anybody know what that is? Like producers out there of that are aware of that time and like how things were produced. What is that they're using there to make it like to do that thing with it? Like, is it that? What is that? Let me know in the comments. I'm really intrigued to know. Um, Oh, but there was just so many elements of it. The vocals. Ugh, I love so Zapp and Rodger are a duo. Um Context. Oh wait, actually, let's go about, because I'm just intrigued now. I just love that the fact that they're um fronted by visionary Roger Troutman. So obviously there's like a female and a male vocalist on this. Let's go on to Slow and Easy. I'm just intrigued. Usually I do this after, but I'm just like, I want to understand now. Context. Slow and easy. Shirley Murdoch. Okay. So yeah. Cool. So it's actually a funk song by Zapp, but credited as Zapp and Rodger, written by Rodger, Larry, and Shirley Murdoch. I'm guessing Shirley's the one that was singing. Singers. Shirley Murdoch. And Rodger. Okay, cool. Now that we've got that out of the way. This part, up until like 20 seconds as well. Like this for 20 seconds is just gorgeous, man. I can't.
I know yours and you know mine. So just unwind. That's your mind. Leave your cares behind. Leave them behind. Let's make love. All I wanna do is make sweet love to you.
Come on now, them harmonies are insane. I love how controlled they are as well. Just unwind. You know, very controlled. And you know that because now that I know that they didn't really have much in the 90s, at least the early 90s, like in terms of manipulating voices and like all of that. So you can tell that like they really had to bring their A game. And I think that's probably why now the industry is a little bit different. And I hear a lot of people say, you know, that like there's not real singers anymore, or not, like I think everyone has a space, like you don't have to be like a belty singer to be a great singer, but I feel like you do need to like be like uh, in tune, obviously, but like, you know, you have to bring something in your voice, like a unique character or unique, and you have to understand like your vocal ability and like bring and work with people that are allowed to, that are able to bring that out. But there is a lot of it obviously now that like because there's so much out there that can be refined and used to like refine vocals, like pitch corrector and all this stuff, like it can take the soul out of vocals. And I feel like that's what it is about like music from the early 90s and prior to that, is that you can really feel the soul in the music. And I feel like you can still feel the soul, but I feel like you feel the soul more when you see artists perform live than when you hear them. Not that I've listened to many people live, but like even people within my community like that are just starting out in music, like I've listened to their music like recorded version, and then I've heard them live and I'm like, wow, like I can see that, I can feel the soul more like when I see them perform live and when they're doing their you know live performances, than when I listen to their music. I'm like, that makes sense, because I feel like a lot of engineers and a lot of like people that producers, yeah, engineers, like vocal engineers and stuff like that, they, I don't know if they embrace the idea of like not using pitch corrector. I feel like that's just like almost like a default. It's like, okay, we're gonna just add, because it's a vocal, right? We're gonna need pitch corrector, even if someone sings perfectly, and even if like they're kind of off pitch, sometimes like that's nice. I personally think that that's like you can obviously you can become majorly out of tune and you're not hitting where it needs to hit, and then you know you kind of, I don't think you can correct that with pitch. I think you just need to do another take. But it's like even moments when, you know, things go off. It's like Mary J. Blige talked about this a lot, because her voice is one of those voices that kind of go off at times and she kind of gets pitchy. But I remember I was watching this documentary. I can't remember what documentary now, but she was saying that, like the producers that she was working with, like corrected a lot of her vocals. But it's like that's what makes her Mary J. Blige, is like being a little bit pitchy and off sometimes. That's the quality of her voice. And that's what I like about her voice. And so, yeah, I feel like producers now just kind of use that as a default to sort of just, I don't know. They just think that that's what needs to be done because, okay, we're working with vocals. Let's put the pitch corrector on. Let's put the auto tune on, or whatever it is. It's like it doesn't always need it. So that's little my like diversion here. But yeah, but this one does have that element, but it's not adding like, because I just need to know what it is that they're using. Then I feel like I can have an opinion on the vocals on this song properly. But it's like, let me see. Let me just see like uh what's used on the vocals. Is this gonna help us out here? Okay, cool. Well, this is helpful. So, okay, so the vocal setup, Electro-Harmonix Golden Throat, created using a talk box. Okay. The synthesizer, the talk box was connected to the Yamaha piano, and previously a mini Moog playing a high frequency sawtooth wave. A plastic tube ran from the talk box device up into Rodger's mouth. The synthesizer sound travels through the tube directly into the musician's mouth. The singer does not use their vocal cords. Instead, they silently shape the synthesizer's sound into words using their lips, tongue, and mouth shape. A standard vocal microphone then captures the modulated sound coming out of the performer's mouth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we kind of found it, but obviously producers and anybody that works like with vocals, or anybody that just knows like that's just like a geek with this kind of stuff, then let me know in the comments. But I feel like I've kind of understood a little bit more about it. But I just love this song. It was just actually a vibe. Like all the elements of this song and the way that this was sung here. Oh, I love that slow and easy. Yeah. I just love how like I would have done a run at the end of that. Just because like I just do runs a bit too much. But I like how they kind of left it slow and easy. And then I love that little bit. Ooh. Slow and easy. Oh yeah. Ooh, that actually wasn't it. Slow and easy. I love that so much. Just like that little bit. I'm just like, ooh, really cool. And then this bit, yeah, this is like when I put the note of like auto tune, but now I know it's not auto tune. This bit. Oh, it just sounds so good. Like even though it's like completely, it's like manufactured a lot, and it's like there's a lot going on. It's not just like the raw voices. There's obviously a lot being used to create that sound, which is amazing as well. There's a lot of effort put into this song, like, especially songs. I feel like songs back in this, like before all the like softwares and stuff like that made your life easier as a producer, as whatever, as an artist. Like I feel like the effort and it took almost like more. I don't want to say more commitment, because making a song is hard. Like I find it hard, even with all the softwares and like, do you know what I mean? Like it does still take a lot of, but it almost took even more. It took more creativity. It took almost more like more belief, and yeah, more creativity in a way. I don't want to say more belief, because it's like as an artist myself and creating music, like I go through my obstacles and like trials and things, even overcoming certain things to make my voice sound a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like that's a whole process in itself. But I feel like the creativity. It's almost more like childlike in a way. And that's not to diminish it, but like as children, like when we don't have as much as a child, like just as an example, like we don't have a lot because we're not adults and we can't like use certain things in it. Like we create it out of nothing. We create things. We're more like resourceful because we don't have it, so we're kind of like more creative, and that kind of gets us into our like creative childlike nature of like being really hands-on and being really creative, like using things to create sound and using this and that. And like I do think producers potentially do that now. Like I know a friend of mine that is very much like that. So I think there are people that do that, but I think mainstream, when it's about output and like doing this and that, like they just want to save time and want to use these softwares and stuff, which is understandable. But I feel like back in this time, like early 90s and before, I just feel like they were almost like connected more to their sort of inner child with that sort of creativity. And like I hope that makes sense, but I just feel like that's beautiful about this era. And I feel like about this song as well, it really demonstrates that in its like, it just demonstrates that a lot basically. Which is so cool. Like this is amazing. Yeah, this song is so cool. I love it. Relax your mind. Woof. Amazing. Incorporates a subtle callback sample to the band's classic 85 slow jam. Produced by Rodger, featuring his iconic talkbox. Oh my god, literally, it was just there. It was literally, I did all that rigmarole for nothing when it was literally here, talkbox style. But that's so interesting, man. Like, wow. I just love the vibe. I love the contrast. I do love a good duo moment, like of a male vocal, pardon me, and a female vocal. And I really loved seeing that in this song. There was just a lot in this song that was so interesting and so vibey. Like it was just relax your mind. Ooh, it's just groovy, just a vibe. Like, yeah, you can't go wrong with this kind of music. For me personally, like it's just a vibe. So thank you so much to Andrew for requesting this. I'm very grateful. If anybody else does have a request, there is a link in the description box to send any over. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.